Today we will discuss some brainstorming activities based on the lesson on saying please. Let us discuss. The first activity is given here. Some words are given and you have to explain the following words with examples. Means you have to use these words in the sentences. तुम्हाला हे शब्द आपल्या वाक्यामध्ये उपयोग करायचे आहेत. Humility means humbleness, namrata. So here you can say humility is a great virtue. म्हणजे विनम्रता हा एक सद्गुण आहे. Self-esteem means self-respect. One must have self-respect. प्रत्येकाजवळ स्वाभिमान, स्वतःबद्दलचा आदर असला पाहिजे. Gratitude means thankfulness. So one must have gratitude for his parents. आपल्या पालकांबद्दल सर्वांना ग्रॅटिट्यूड, कृतज्ञता असली पाहिजे. Courtesy, that is polite behavior, नम्र किंवा मृदू वागणं. So courtesy always affects the people. Generosity, kindness. So I'm always generous with poor people. Sympathy, that is feeling of pity or compassion. दया, अनुकंपा त्याला म्हणतात sympathy. You must have sympathy for the poor people. Empathy means understanding the thoughts and feelings of others. Mother always have empathy for her children. So in this way you can use these words in your own sentences. Now here is one activity based on writing skill. Have a group discussion on the topic the need of soft skills at workplace. Soft skills means communication skills, polite behavior, good manners, then your words, how you use words, your body language, all these things are called soft skills. याला soft skills म्हणतात. So here use the following points. Written and verbal communication. In written and verbal communication we must have soft skill so we can convey our thoughts in a pleasant manner so that they will not hurt others but they will impress others. Ways of interacting with others. There are so many good ways of interacting with others. When we try to interact with others, when we try to maintain our relations with others, then we can use soft words such as thank you, please, excuse me. These are very magic words and we should use them. Then creative abilities. If you must have soft skills and they will provide you creative abilities, means we will think in a creative manner how to maintain our relations with others. Then it needs emotional intelligence, because unless you have emotional intelligence you cannot understand the feelings of others, and that's why all these points they are necessary for having soft skill, and it will be a necessity at workplace. कामाच्या ठिकाणी हे असे सॉफ्ट स्किल तुमच्याकडे असणं खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. सो दॅट इज द पॉइंट of discussion or topic of group discussion. Read the text and state whether the following statements are true or false. Correct the false statements. Bitter problems in day-to-day life can be solved by sweet words. Yes, it's true. Great wars could have been avoided by a little courtesy. Yes, if we have little courtesy, little humbleness or politeness, then we can stop great wars. Wars म्हणजे युद्ध. आपण युद्ध थांबवू शकतो जर आपण एकमेकांशी नम्रतेने वागलो तर. Observance of etiquette in normal situation is important, but more important is their observance when the situation is adverse. नॉर्मल सिच्युएशनमध्ये आपण एकमेकांशी शिष्टाचाराने वागणं योग्य आहेच, पण अतिशय कठीण परिस्थितीत सुद्धा हे शिष्टाचार न सोडणं हे महत्त्वाचं आहे. येस, दिस इज ट्रू. वर्ड्स लाईक प्लीज अँड थँक्यू हेल्प अस इन मेकिंग अवर पॅसेज थ्रू लाईफ अनइझी. नो, दे मेक अवर लाईफ passage very easy. So this is false statement. The law permits anybody to use violence if another person is discourteous. दुसरा आपल्याशी उद्धटपणे वागला म्हणून आपण त्याच्यावर शारीरिक हल्ला करायला लॉ परवानगी देतो. सो दिस इज फॉल्स. Law doesn't give any permission. It doesn't allow us to have physical violence. So in this way, first 3 sentences are true and last 2 sentences are false. Select the most appropriate sentences which suggest the theme of the essay. So what are the sentences? म्हणजे या संबंध धड्याची थीम काय आहे हे सांगणारे 2 वाक्य आपल्याला निवडायचे आहेत. The essay tells us about courtesy, civility, morality, responsibility and control. या धड्यामध्ये आपल्याला काय सांगितलं आहे? कर्टसी मीन्स पोलाईट बिहेवियर, सिव्हिलिटी मीन्स हंबलनेस, मॉरॅलिटी म्हणजे तुमच्याजवळ काही तत्त्व पाहिजेत, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी यू शुड हॅव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तुमच्याजवळ ड्युटीफुलनेस कर्तव्य पार पडण्याची क्षमता पाहिजे, अँड कंट्रोल ऑन युअर सेल्फ आणि तुमच्यावर स्वतःचा संयम पाहिजे. येस, ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टू मेक अवर लाईफ व्हेरी इझी. And that's why this is the theme of the lesson. The essay explores the difficulties that can be incurred by an individual when dealing with the public. हा essay दुसऱ्याशी वागताना येणाऱ्या अडचणींबद्दल बोलतो का? No. This is not true. One can keep one's peace of mind without having to lower themselves to level of the perceived offender. आपण आपलं समाधान ठेवू शकतो दुसऱ्याने कितीही आपल्यावर हे केलं तरी. याच्याबद्दल हा धडा आहे का? नो. पीपल विथ लो सेल्फ एस्टीम आर जनरली डिफिकल्ट टू वर्क विथ अँड दे लुक डाऊन अपॉन अदर्स टू गेट फिलिंग ऑफ सुपिरियरिटी. येस, दिस इज ट्रू. सो इन दिस वे द फर्स्ट सेंटेन्स अँड द लास्ट सेंटेन्स दे आर द थीम ऑफ द essay. Find the reasons for the liftman's uncivilized behavior. Why he was uncivilized? म्हणजे तो इतका असंस्कृतपणे कसा काय वागला लिफ्टमन की त्याने त्या माणसाला पॅसेंजरला ही थ्रू हिम आउट ऑफ द लिफ्ट. त्याने त्याला त्या लिफ्टमध्ये काढून टाकलं, फेकून दिलं. व्हॉट वॉज द रिझन? बिकॉज द पॅसेंजर वॉज व्हेरी रूड इन बिहेवियर. द लिफ्टमन एक्सपेक्टेड top please, but the passenger said only top. So that's why the liftman thought that it was his insult, and that's why he threw that passenger out of the lift. So that was the reason for liftman's uncivilized behavior. List the people and their behavior that made the passenger rude and ill-mannered. आता हा पॅसेंजर तरी दुसऱ्याशी वाईट का वागला असेल? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हाऊसमेड, कदाचित त्याची मोलकरीण त्याच्या बायकोशी नीट वागली नसेल. देन वाईफ, मग मध्ये वाईफ आली. वाईफ ह्या मोलकरणीमुळे चिडली आहे आणि तिने कुणावर म्हणजे कुणाशी नीट वागली नाही. तर कुकशी म्हणजे स्वयंपाकीण बाईशी, कुक कुणाशी चांगलं वागला नाही. तर अर्थात तो जो पॅसेंजर आहे त्याच्याशी, मग पॅसेंजर कोणाशी नीट वागला नाही, सॉरी एम्प्लॉयर, त्याचा जो मालक आहे त्याच्याशी नीट वागला नाही. तो एम्प्लॉयर जो आहे तो लिफ्टमनशी नीट वागला नसेल आणि त्यामुळे लिफ्टमन हा पॅसेंजरशी नीट वागला नसेल. तर अशा प्रकारे एकमेकांचा राग एकमेकांवर ते काढतायत. सो व्हॉट विल बी द वर्ड्स? हाऊसमेड, वाईफ, कुक, then that employer, then liftman, and then passenger. Good manners are required in our daily life for making our social contacts more cooperative and friendly. Yes, Good manners are very helpful to have a cooperative and friendly manner or friendly atmosphere around us. Illustrate the behavior of the polite conductor with different people in various situations. इलस्ट्रेट म्हणजे उदाहरण देऊन सांगा. बिहेवियर ऑफ द पोलाईट कंडक्टर, त्या विनम्र कंडक्टरचं वागणं प्रत्येक पॅसेंजरशी कसं होतं. हिअर वन सिच्युएशन इज गिव्हन अँड बिहेवियर इज गिव्हन. बिहेवियर म्हणजे वर्तन. द रायटर्स सेन्सिटिव्ह टो वॉज ट्रॅम्पल्ड ऑन. त्या लेखकाचा पाय चिरडला गेला. मग बिहेवियर कंडक्टरचं काय असेल. द कंडक्टर सेड सॉरी विथ ॲन अपॉलॉजी अँड कर्टसी. With humbleness, he said sorry to the writer. In the rainy season, dealing with people, he may go to the passenger and would say, yes, there is room inside. So that would be behavior. त्या जो पॅसेंजर पावसात भिजत असेल त्याला तिथं जाऊन तो सांगत असेल की आत रूम आहे, तुम्ही थांबा, मी इथं थांबतो. सो दॅट वुड बी हिज बिहेवियर. डीलिंग विथ ओल्ड पीपल, he would be like a son. Dealing with children, he would be like a father taking care. Dealing with young people, he would be very happy and pleasant and humorous. विनोदी असेल, जेस्टिंग करत असेल, चेष्टा वगैरे करत असेल with young people. Dealing with a blind man, he would take the blind man crossing the road. So in this way, that would be the behavior of that bus conductor in different situation with different people. Discuss and write the impact of good temper and kindliness on the society in the light of the good mannered conductor. Yes, good temper and kindliness, they are very important in our day-to-day life because they create a very positive atmosphere, a very friendly atmosphere in the society, and that is very important. So we can take the lesson from this conductor, or we can learn something from that conductor, how to create that friendly atmosphere around us, having a smile on our face, then helping others in the problem or serious situation, then the expressing gratitude, expressing the humility or humbleness towards passengers or towards the people around us. In this way, we can create good temper and kindliness around us. A modest calling can be made dignified by good temper and kindly feeling. Explain the statement with examples. तुम्ही जर अतिशय हळुवारपणे दुसऱ्यांशी बोलणार असाल तर कदाचित त्याच्यामुळे अतिशय एक वेगळ्या प्रकारचं वातावरण तयार होईल. सो हिअर यू कॅन टेक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ द बस कंडक्टर. द फूट ऑफ रायटर वॉज ट्रॅम्पल्ड ऑन, but the conductor's words were so humble that the writer forgot and he excused him. So in this way, a modest calling can be made dignified by good temper and kindly feeling. The service of the police is necessary for the implementation of law in our society. Do you think you require this service for good social environment? Yes. Because police, they are very necessary to keep or to maintain law and order in the society. They punish the criminals, and that's why they are very necessary. And they also help the people, those who are in problem, those who are in certain situations, and that's why we think that we require this service of police for good social environment. Some words, they habitually occur together. काही शब्द नेहमी एकमेकांच्या बरोबर येतात and thereby convey meaning by association. आणि ते एकमेकांच्या संपर्कात असल्यामुळे त्याचा अर्थ निघतो. They are called collocations. त्याला collocations असं म्हणतात. म्हणजे नेहमी एकमेकांच्या बरोबर येणारे वर्ड्स त्याला म्हणायचं कलोकेशन. अ कलोकेशन इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ वर्ड्स इन लँग्वेज दॅट ऑफन गो टुगेदर. नेहमी हे कॉम्बिनेशन एकमेकांच्या बरोबर जातं. फाइंड आउट वर्ड्स इन कॉलम बी विच कोलोकेट विथ द वर्ड्स इन कॉलम ए. So regular, which word can be collocated? That is regular exercise. Midday meal, meal म्हणजे जेवण, दुपारचं जेवण. की कन्सेप्ट म्हणजे मुख्य कन्सेप्ट काय, मुख्य संकल्पना काय, की कन्सेप्ट. फास्ट, that is food, fast food. Try hard, richly decorated. Free time, traffic jam. Social justice, wild animal. So in this way, that is the matching of collocations. Regular exercise, midday meal, key concept, fast food, try hard, richly decorated, free time, traffic jam, social justice, and wild animal. Now, learning collocations is essentially for making your English sound fluent and natural. So, when you use such collocations, then your English is good. So, make collocations and use in your own sentences. Here, one is there: big mistake, big surprise, big building. In this way, you can use big with so many words. Well dressed, well decorated, then well behaved, well mannered, then you can say well equipped. In this way you can add well for so many words. So this is the exercise of collocations. So find out such words, they can come together and you can use them in your own sentences. So students, I hope you might have understood all these activities and you will try to solve these activities at home. Thank you very much.